BTB Podcast has officially joined forces with SWSC, and things are about to get a whole lot more entertaining. SWSC is turning up the volume on the entertainment and launching a brand new YouTube channel called Sorta Local. It's all about fresh local content, live streams, new shows, and the kind of fun, off the cuff moments you don't want to miss. And yes, the BTB Podcast is coming along for the ride. You'll still get the same BTB show you love, but now on a bigger stage. Expect live streams from Wolves games, on-location recordings, guest appearances, and plenty of surprises. This is just the start. More details are coming soon as Sorta Local launches a new wave of shows and events celebrating the best of Sudbury and beyond. Subscribe to Sorta Local on YouTube and be a part of something new, local, and seriously entertaining.
Silver Cross Sudbury. Are you or a loved one looking for mobility and accessibility solutions in Sudbury? Look no further than Silver Cross Sudbury. Silver Cross Sudbury is your trusted source for a wide range of mobility aids and home accessibility products. They're dedicated to improving your independence and quality of life. Visit their showroom at 760 Notre Dame Avenue, that is 760 Notre Dame Avenue, or call them at 705-222-0700. Your independence is their priority. We thank Silver Cross Sudbury so much, more importantly, Dean and Chantal Jacqueline, who are the owners of Silver Cross, for making a difference in our lives and our listeners since day one, supporting our podcast.
From the cold of the north, where the stories begin, behind the bench, let the breakdowns roll in. Sports on the table, hot takes on the line, unbeatable banter every single time. Settle in now, let the good times last. You're listening to the Northern Ontario Podcast behind the bench. Behind the bench. Behind the bench.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to week 232 of Behind the Bench. You got myself, Alex Chimino, Tommy Vlaus, as always, co-host, and with us today is Mason Monet Savage. It is City Finals week, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to break down. It is our high school hockey City Finals special breakdown here on Behind the Bench podcast, special edition. And a member of the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, is in the dance for the first time. Mason Savage, you guys, it feels like Super Bowl week, I'll be honest with you, because there's been a whole lead up to this game. This series, sorry. You guys are kicking it off this Saturday, 5:30 p.m. in Garson. Monet, talk to me, man. How are we feeling? Is there a lot of hype going around?
It feels like media day today, Chim. You had the interviews going on, I guess, today and yesterday. We're talking about it a little bit more. The lead up, the first few days were a little quiet. I think Family Day, that just threw that kind of for a little pause almost. It was like a little reset break, and then we got right back into it Tuesday. And yeah, it is Super Bowl week, Chim. It's nerve-wracking, definitely. It's my first time here. I know Vendy, Scott, and Coach Rye have been here before, so for them it's just business as usual, and I think they're ready, they're prepared, they know what's going on, they know how quick this can go, and we got practices lined up, and really just ready to go on Saturday. And we're in Garson, Tom.
I'll be there.
Are you expecting it to be packed, Mace?
Honestly, from our experience, game one, I don't know. I think you'll have your regular crowd. We had a pretty big crowd playing Bishop this week, or the past week, but I'd say game 3 is when people really started coming out over the last couple of years, but this is going to be a great series. I don't see how this can't be kind of one of those instant classics like that first series was. Even last year was a great one. Anything can happen. Like we've taken 3 of 4 points against St. Charles this year. They're still the number 1 team in the league. They won the most games, but if you're a hockey fan, this is it for Sudbury hockey right now.
Must watch hockey.
Must watch, eh, Tom?
Must watch.
Must watch.
MW.
Tom, how you doing?
MW. I'm good. I mean, excited for this episode to get out. I can't believe we're back, guys. Like, I can't believe we're back this week. Like, high school hockey finals, city finals, prepping it. First of all, congratulations to both teams for making it to the dance. Just like to get that out there right now before you hear the interviews from both guests on both sides of the team. Everyone already kind of knows I'm a St. Charles alum, so I'm kind of rooting for them. But I also love my my producer on the other side. So whatever happens, I just want a fun, entertaining series. But we all know who's going to win at the end of the day. But anyways, I'm doing great.
Oh my God.
I had a busy weekend. I was out Espanola coaching, help coach Team NOHA, getting that kind of prepped for OHL Cup. Some tough decisions to be made, but looking forward to that. Wow, I was just about to say no pun intended. I was back behind the bench coaching away, so it was good to see that. And it was fun. It's good to be back doing that. And obviously we had a lovely Wolves game, which we'll get into. Something very unique and something very cool that we did. And other than that, I am fantastic, and I'm just loving this new program we're on with Riverside here. Everyone looks fantastic.
Buzz.
We're just humming out of the gates. And I just went and got my wheels done. I'm back on the ice tonight, Jim. So I'm back playing, man. Like you wanted me in game shape next year for SPAD. I'm getting it back into it. So no excuses. Humming.
I love to hear that.
Mason had his.
Yeah,
I've Tom, how many high school hockey games have you watched this year?
Like 3. 3 of them being bad.
Like, it's ridiculous. Jim has real insights. You're just.
I have not watched. Okay, you ready for this? I have not watched a single second of St. Charles hockey this year and a single second of LoEllen hockey, and I already know who's going to win.
Can we talk about those takes he's been giving, Mace?
That is all these
takes.
Content. And to be completely honest, I'm going with St. Charles, Mason. I've coached half your team. So, like, it's actually kind of crazy I'm doing that. Because those are kind of my guys. But I'm going against them because St. Charles alum, man, we go together.
You're in media, Tom. You're supposed to be unbiased.
Nah.
Just like I was at the Wolves game.
This is totally different. Unbiased, Mace, for sure.
We'll see you game one, Tom. We'll see game one.
Yeah, we will see you game one. We will be there game one.
Wow. This is fantastic right out.
You want me between the I can't be between the benches, Scars.
What did Mace what did Tom say?
I was.
He said Bishop Carter was the best team in the league.
Completely
That's right.
wrong about that.
Yeah, that was a bad take.
That was bad. But Jim, like, I'm even thinking we're totally past dated now. You're St. Ben's, buddy. Like, I'm still losing sleep on that. Like, you guys were right there with Horizon.
Like, I feel like probably how the Czechs feel today. After,
just
that OT loss. Yeah, no, it sucked. But again, like I said, it was going to be really, like I've said many times, it was going to be really difficult to get past St. Charles. I mean, especially with Ashton Pitawanakwat, which I would like to guess.
Dude, he's the high school hockey Dalibor Dvorsky.
Will be a major factor in this series. A major factor in this series. So I am excited to break it all down with you guys. I really am. I really am. And we're going to hold our horses, fellas, because we got a show to get through. We will get back to break down this series in full. Okay, guys? Okay. In full. You can find Behind the Bench podcast on all podcasting platforms. I forgot to mention this at the start of the show. All podcasting platforms, Instagram, X at BTV Podcast _ TikTok at Behind the Bench. We're on YouTube, Apple Podcasts. Mason Savage looks like he's going to run through the screen right now. Another thing I wanted to mention. I got to put my hand up, guys.
Taking 3 out of 4 points without Ashton Pitawanakwat. LoEllen. There we go.
I gotta put my hand up.
Did you make a mistake?
A couple listeners reached out to me. Actually, I think 3 or 4. I made an error. Producer Moni Savage has been MIA in producing these episodes. I've had to edit the past couple. I totally forgot to cut the part where I did We normally in the podcast we prompt an interview just in case we have one. We did not have one.
You had
last week.
You had
I
the
kept
here's the
prompt in.
interview.
So a lot of people were like, "Where is the interview?"
Oh.
There was no interview. So my apologies for leaving people on a cliffhanger, because it literally goes, and we'll send it off to the interview. 2-second pause, and that was the interview. So that's tough.
I got a couple messages
maybe
about
Mace,
that
like-
one, Jim, but I didn't want to throw you under the bus. I also didn't want to message you because you unprovoked, you just did the producing for it. So I was like, I'm not going to give him crap for doing my job.
Mace,
You
how
were
fast,
gone last week at a tournament, Mace. So
Mace, how
I get
fast
it.
do you skim through episodes though when you're editing? Like, what's it at? Like 9 speed? So you don't have to- you shouldn't have to hear our
I'm jumping.
voice.
I'm jumping usually.
All right. Well, Chim, you're doing a lot, man. Don't.
key
That's not
moments.
a minus. If I had to do it, there's no way it would have got done. So
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. We all know
that. St. Charles.
All right, well, let's get into our Tristan Ritchie at Lake City Realty performers of the week, guys. Thinking about buying or selling a home in Sudbury, Tristan Ritchie from Lake City Realty gives you more than just listings. He gives you honest advice. Tristan will tell you whether it's the right time to buy or sell based on the market, your needs, and his deep local expertise. Ready for a real conversation about real estate? Call Tristan at 705-920-6109 or follow him on social media at Real Ritchie. Your home journey starts here. Tommy Vlaus.
Yeah, this one's.
Performer of the week.
I love this one. I'm going with. He's going to be our trainer for Team NOHA, but he just hit, boys. His name's Dave Lozier from Kapuskasing. Just hit 48 years being the athletic trainer. Okay, I try to do some research on him, but Elite Prospects only goes back to 1995. Basically, he's been with the Kapuskasing Flyers since they've been in the Great North Midget League, and he's obviously had a few years with the Hearst Lumberjacks as well. So he told me this weekend, this is his 4th time doing Team NOHA, but he just hit 48 years, and he's been retired
48.
from 48 years being a trainer. He's been retired from his profession for I think 5 or just over 5, so he's been doing it now just on the side volunteering. He just loves the game of hockey. The players love him, and this guy is dialed for a trainer. Like, he's got the whole kit around him. He's got like the tape that's just black, white, clear all along him, like in his pocket. Anyone that gets hurt, he's flying out there. And honestly, man, like, he makes it so fun to go to the rink. Like, I only have the opportunity to coach with him for, a week and a bit, but it's like, I'm excited to go down to see that guy. And I know everyone that's played through Cap and Hearst can't say good things about him. So I just wanted to give it to Dave. He's actually a listener of the pod too. He loves it. So maybe one day we can get him on for being trainer for 48 years out for Kapuskasing there. So we love you, Dave.
What a
and
story.
Thanks for all you do.
It makes all the world of a difference when you have a good trainer. Like, having a good trainer is like having a goalie that can play the puck. That's the way I look at it. Like a 6th player out there.
And you know what's the
trainer
best
who's
with
dialed,
him?
who has all the things. Like, yeah.
You know what's the best out of him? Like, a few times, like, we're just going over, like, maybe who's going to make the team or coaching decisions and that, and he'll always throw in the line, like, I'm just a trainer, but I've seen this along my career. And I'm like, Dave, you're a part of the team, man. Like, feel free to share your opinion. Like, it's very valuable. So he knows his lane, but honestly, like you said, Jim, he's the best, and he's very valuable to have a good trainer on staff. So yeah, thanks,
I love
Dave.
to hear that.
Yeah.
Love to hear that. Monet Savage.
That was good, Tom. I don't give you props very often, but on my end, just a sport we haven't touched on too much yet, Chim, and I think they've really kind of established or emerged into the Sudbury sports scene is the LU flag football team, and they announced some of their commitments for the year. So LU, they've been building, I think this is their probably 3rd or 4th season coming up now. They've been building this flag football team and hoping to get it a varsity team eventually, but they just announced some of their new commits from some of our local high schools. But Ella Shaughnessy going to be playing QB. Addison Gibbs is coming into play. I believe she is from Sudbury as well, but also Tia Perua, who I actually taught at Lockerbie, and she's playing on I know at least for her, she's playing on the tackle football team that Sudbury Spartans have put together for women's football. So just women's football in general in Sudbury is starting to make a climb, so it's really cool to see.
Love it. Well said, Mace. Yeah, it is exciting to see, and they've had some national recognition already in the short years that they've been around. So great to see for sure. I'm gonna keep it on the women's side of sports, guys. We got to talk about the Laurentian Voyageurs women's basketball team, guys. For the first time in 20 years, so since 2006. For the first time in 20 years, they have clinched their first, not their first, since 2006, their first home playoff game at the Ben Avery Gym.
Are we
20
going?
years.
Are we going?
It's tonight, unfortunately, as we're recording. So I feel really bad about that because it'd be like, I thought it'd be, on a primo pasta type of night, like a prime time, like get me excited type deal.
Jim.
But yeah, they're in the first round. Tip off at 7 as we're recording right now against York. And they swept their Carleton trip, I believe it was a road trip, Carleton road trip to to clinch home court, which, I mean, we all know in any type of playoff, in any type of sport, home advantage is so important, and especially in these OUA playoffs when in basketball, it is a one-gamer. So, I mean, shout out to their team and a couple notables who kind of led the way. There was Claudia Pellerin. She had 26 points in their winning game against Carleton, and Emily LaFond as well with 19. So, I mean, kudos to LU Voyageurs. I really hope they get a W here, and I believe they may even get one more home game out of that, which would be great. But awesome to see. Tom, anyone have anything to
sorry, I'm
speak on
trying to
that?
fix my camera, boys. And I got
I will probably went to that 2006 playoff game. I was
Really?
a season ticket holder to LU basketball for a few years.
Really?
Wow, Mace. I didn't know
yeah.
that.
Yeah, we went to a
Did
lot
not
of the
know
games.
Jim, I was just about to say, like, it was like a thing I used to do with my brother and my dad back in the day. Like, to go to Laurentian
It was fun to
games.
watch.
It was so fun, man. Like, they had that
There's a
one
lost
guy.
art in that.
Who's
Cadre
that one guy
Gray.
in the- Thank you.
Cadre Gray.
Wow,
He was
man.
must watch, especially when we
must-watch.
were going to school too. Must watch.
Like, it was
Dropping
the best.
40 a game.
They had home games on Friday. The girls played before, and my brother played for the assistant coach, I believe, of the girls team, Jason Hurley. He could be the coach now. I'm not actually confirming that. Not sure. But yeah, it was just the best to watch, and it was just entertaining and something to do. Like, so I'm just happy to see that they're back, like in playoff basketball, and I hope they're able to continue moving on. That was a great performance.
Yeah.
I saw that post though, so that's amazing.
Yeah. Just to clarify, folks, those were 2 home games. Carleton and Ottawa, still a tough stretch. They won 76-66 against Carleton, 73-54 against Ottawa. So big shout out to them. That is electric, and hopefully they get it done against York tonight at the Ben Avery. I hope it better be jammed. I bet you it's jammed in that arena. Tom, can you explain to me what's going on here with the?
Because it's
Your
not
camera?
clipping on my laptop, so it's just
You're
keeps
coming
falling.
in and out of focus. This
I know, it
is
just keeps
this is a
falling.
wild angle.
So
this
keep
is a
talking.
wild angle.
Keep talking. I'm gonna figure it out.
And you'll
okay?
figure it out.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's go, fellas. I'm gonna kick it before we get into the breakdown. What do you guys say? Should I kick it over to Jackson Noble right now? Should we kick it to him right now? What do you think, Mace? Yeah?
Sure. Yeah, if you
Okay.
want.
We're gonna kick it over to Jackson Noble of the St.
Kitty
Charles
Choi.
Cardinals,
Oi, Kitty Choi.
captain of the defending
Choi.
champions, Jackson Noble, right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is City Finals week here for boys hockey, and for a 3rd year in a row, we have a matchup of what has become one of the best rivalries in high school sports between the LoEllen Knights and the St. Charles Cardinals. We are joined today by the captain of SEC, who has spent 2 years with the team this year, winning the scoring title with 15 goals and 29 assists for a total of 44 points in 15 games, Tom. 1 point better than his line mate, Liam Judd. We do have a question ready for that. But please welcome Jackson Noble to the B2B podcast. How we doing, man?
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
We're good, man. Tom?
It's best time of the year. SEC
yeah.
in the finals again. Shocker, eh? Shocker.
Big
Oink
surprise.
and enjoy.
Hey, Jackson, I'm an alumni. I never played high school hockey, but it's always good to see the boys make it to the dance again. So
As long
congrats
as you
on
went
that.
to the school.
Exactly. I'll be cheering you guys loud and proud. I guess that's the first question. Like, is there a lot of buzz around the school? Like, obviously the schedule's now out. You guys are we're filming you earlier this week, but you guys are playing this coming Saturday at the Garson Arena. So what's kind of the buzz around the school right now?
Yeah, well, everybody's been talking about it since semifinals, like our last semifinals game. Everybody's been talking about it. Garson 5:30 Saturday night. Everybody's getting ready for that first game.
Definitely. So you're expecting it's going to be packed there Saturday
Oh
night.
yeah, hopefully.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's wicked. I mean, let's get right into it. And overall, your thoughts on the season so far. Again, pretty status quo for you guys, but yeah, take us through the season for SEC.
Yeah, well, it's obviously a lot different from my first year last year. That was pretty special, but we still had a very great group of guys this year. We started off the season, we went to Ottawa, had a few exhibition games there, got out of town early. It was a good start to the season. And then we had our Cards Classic tournament, and we won that. That was good. And then we went down to Niagara, and we put up a good fight there. We always do, but made it to the finals. Very,
Great
very
showing.
heartbreaking loss though. 3-2. They scored the game-winning goal with like 2 minutes left. We thought we had it, but some things happen, some things don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
no kidding.
Peterborough was our last tournament, and all the teams there are AAA offset teams. They're all very, very competitive, very skilled teams. And we put up a very good fight there. We won 2 games and lost one. Didn't make the semifinals. We kind of got scummed out of that, but nothing you can really do about that.
Yeah, and those teams, I'm assuming you guys, all the teams that you guys played down south, those are all teams that can carry AAA
Oh yeah,
kids, right? Correct? Yeah. So they're
yeah, a
just
lot of
loaded up.
AAA
Yeah.
kids. Yeah,
That's
Then
that's
we're
definitely
just
quite
stuck with
yeah.
we're just stuck with our regular old no rep hockey, just straight high school. So it's good that we can
Yeah,
still fight with them.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Tom and I talk about it all the time here. It is a testament to obviously your program there and across high school hockey to convince guys to come back and play and give up the AAA dream. Like I know we've talked quite a bit about Bishop and what they've been able to do this year. So it is high school hockey, I think, is definitely on the rise. And again, we do have a couple questions there a little down the line there for you. But we got to talk to you about Ashton Pitawanakwat here. A nice little late addition for the fellas.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Coming in, I think, with 2 or 3 games left in the season. Has obviously been banged up, hasn't played since September and joined you guys for the late push here. So I guess, did you know this was going to happen? And, how did it come about and how fired up were the boys?
You were in
when,
his ear,
he
all
finally
year.
joined?
All year.
Well, not really. I didn't really think it would come about, but like a week or two before he decided to join, he kind of said something to me that he was gonna talk to the coaches. I was like, wow, like that biggest surprise that I heard. But he's a great player, obviously, junior A. But yeah, he's been a great help the past couple of games. He's on me and Liam's line now, so we've been building chemistry together and playing great these last couple of games.
Must be nice, eh?
Oh yeah, very nice.
Dude, there's like a trade deadline in high school hockey. You guys got him for free. Like,
Yeah,
it's
bit
unreal.
late in the season, but
Hey, you'll
can't
take it.
complain about it.
He'll take it. And I mean, Chim mentioned Judd in the intro. Like, how's it been? Obviously, gelling with him. Obviously, you do have Ashton joining your line now. But let's talk about Judd. How's it been so far playing with him?
Oh.
Basically, almost all year.
Well, it's been 3 years now of us playing together, so yeah, we've been best friends, line mates for 3 years now. Last year we got split up, but every time we play together, we just know where each other are. We find each other, make plays, and we just make stuff happen.
Yeah, no doubt. And obviously we mentioned it. You won the scoring title and you beat Judd by a point. Now, was this something that was going on all year between you guys? Like, did you guys keep track of each other's points, and did you know where you guys laid near the end of the season?
Yeah, no, near the end of the season, we knew it was kind of between the two of us. Like, it was just a little friendly competition, like nothing too serious. We just still played the game normally, but when it got to that last game against St. Ben's, you could tell that we were both pushing for it.
Yeah, no doubt. I could see it because I was wondering why you guys are still on the ice and in a little bit of a bo there.
Come on,
but,
Jim, getting their reps,
it all
man. They
made
play.
sense.
Everyone plays the equal amount of ice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
bud.
see this city finals. We'll see it.
Yeah.
Jackson, let's break down the series. Obviously, though, like LoEllen, I guess historically, even back in my day, like St. Charles is always kind of favored in the city finals. But this year's kind of
Especially
different.
past 2 years. Yeah.
Especially, the past 2 years. But this one's kind of different. Obviously, you guys lost to them this year, and I believe there was a tie too. So, what's kind of the expectations out of the series, and kind of what's the game plan going into it?
Yeah, well, yeah, the first game that we play against them this year, it was not our best game. We'll say that at least. Like, we did not come out hot. They took advantage of us. Then the second game, we thought like we played a lot better. We played up to them, and we just ran out of gas. We couldn't keep it going, so just ended in a tie. But going into the series, we're all very confident now that that most recent game was played. So we know how to play against them. We know what their weaknesses are and what they do good. So we know how to take that away. So we think we got a very good chance now.
Has there
I
been a
like
lot
it.
of film sessions going on? You guys watching a lot of film? Yeah.
Don't
We
be answering this if you don't want to, eh?
no
He's
no
trying to get
it's
some.
good.
Yeah. Come on, Jim. What kind of
No,
question is that?
Well,
we
I'm
did
just
one
asking about
video
the
review.
process.
One
Yeah,
video
there we
review today at lunch, but
go.
other than
Quick
that,
20 minutes,
not
that's
too
it.
much.
Yeah.
There you go. Good stuff.
Well, what's the message been? This is a good question, Jim, not the one you just asked. What's the messages from the coaching staff? Like, obviously, this could be, and I think it is, Zanata's last kind of dance here. So,
Yep.
obviously, the boys want to go out on a high note for this guy.
Yeah, 100%. But they're just saying, well, they obviously know what it takes to win, so they're putting all their thoughts onto us and showing us what it takes to win and what needs to be done. And it's been good. They're obviously very good coaches. They know what they're doing, so they've been kind of guiding us in the right direction all year long.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you guys are definitely one of the most structured teams I've seen in high school hockey. You guys play your system to a T, which I tip your cap to your coaches too, because it's hard to do that, especially in high school hockey. But let's go back to last year real quick. What a year! I mean, finishing third at Ofsa at home. I mean, how was that run for you guys there?
It was unbelievable. Nothing will ever compare to that. One of
Yeah.
the most special moments of my life. And just to be there with all those guys, it was an honor. Like, we were a family. We like nothing more like to say. It was just special.
Yeah, it seemed like a pretty tight group there.
Yeah.
And I mean, you guys had those black jerseys going too. Those were electric there for.
Oh yeah.
For
I
you
got
guys
it
don't. Do
hanging
you have
up
those
right
any?
behind me.
Oh yeah, you got it. You kept it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
we got to
Ah,
keep
that's
them.
sick.
We got our last names on them.
No, really cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, it's
Um,
very cool.
Yeah. What was it like sharing the ice with a future overall pick in Caden McGregor in that semifinal?
Oh, I've been asked this question too many times. He best player I've ever seen play. Like, he was just there, no stopping him. He was just skating circles around us. Like, we couldn't do anything. We tried our best. We had him stop for the first period, and then he kind of just unleashed and scored 5 on us.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was an all-time performance from him. Insane. And I guess obviously such a great run there, and you guys are so close. And I mean, like, you take him out of the equation, you guys are and I don't want to rub insult to injury here, but obviously I think what you guys did with no AAA players is insane. coming third at OFSA. I mean, no one else. I think there's another district that does the same thing as NASA. So again, a tip to your cap there. But I guess like, has the motivation for you guys been focused on getting back to OFSA? Like you guys obviously can compete. You guys are ranked in the top 10 provincially. So I guess is that been the motivation for the year for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. We all want to get back there, and for the guys that just came in, us as like the older guys, we want to make a special run like that again and show them what it was about. But we're just trying to focus on this series right now because it's definitely going to be hard to get through them. But
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Tom?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, like, what kind of made you decide to like play high school hockey? Like, what kind of was the main deciding point for you to just to be like, you know what, I'm going to play high school hockey at St. Charles?
well, my U16 year, all my friends were deciding to go play high school, and I was kind of on the fence on U18 and high school. Didn't really know what to do. And then when that city finals rolled around, where it was just unreal, that kind of clicked in me, and I was just like, "This is where I want to play.
That
This
was
is
it.
where I would have most fun." And
Yeah,
being
that
with
was
my
wicked.
friends.
Yeah, for sure. That does it for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tom?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, like, who's like kind of the jokester in the room? Like, who kind of gets the guys going? Is there anyone that does like lineup?
Who does the
card?
lineup card? Yeah.
Yeah, lineup card. Like, who's got tunes? Like, bring us into St. Charles locker room here.
Well, lineup cards usually Zanata. He gets the
Oh
boys
God.
going.
Oh
But
God.
I believe it.
Defibrillator on standby for sure.
Yeah.
biggest jokester on our team, it's 100% Carson Gucci. He is the biggest clown you will ever meet, and there's not much going on up here.
Oh, that's good. That's
Love
good.
it. Who's on tunes in the room?
I got the honors of that.
Nice,
I get the
Okay.
speaker.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what
There
are
you
what
go.
are you playing, man? Like, do you guys have a
Oh,
winning song? Like, what's going on? Like, is it the same kind of
well,
time? Like, same like playlist? Like,
same vibe before most games. It's just some like rock, some like heavy metal, that kind of stuff, and then after the game, just some girl music. Get the boys singing.
I love it.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. I think I heard Pearl Jam coming out of your room. I was shocked. I'm shocked you guys even knew that. So that's impressive, man.
I'm happy to hear some rock too, because usually,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like the
It's
I like to
all-
say the younger kid rap is terrible these days. So
new
I'm-
generation.
Yeah, I'm not too big into that no more.
there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Now, obviously, you've played a couple years now in high school hockey, Jackson, and you've played for SEC. How would you sell it to players? There's a ton of them that are in the same shoes as you right now, or as you were, sorry, that are trying to make that decision. Do I keep the dream alive? Do I, go to high school, play with my friends? Like, what would you have to say, maybe as an advocate here for high school hockey?
Honestly, it's completely your decision, but if you think like you don't really have like much to go, like if you're not gonna go play junior, like college or nothing like that, high school is 100% the better option. You get more time off. It's honestly more fun. Like the games are more fun. And then once you get to like playoffs and stuff, that's when the real games start, and it's just as good as any AAA. So
There
honestly,
you go.
it's about the same, I would say.
Damn.
Love it. Love it.
And
Love
I
it.
think he was too nice because Micheludi's media trained them. Chim, I mean,
Yeah.
when you win a lot, like it helps.
It helps
like,
for sure, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, it definitely adds to it. There you go.
when you're at a
It helps.
program that's in the finals all the time, like like come on,
Yeah.
it helps.
All right, Jackson. Well, before we let you go here, we're going to go to our dynamic five. We wrap up every interview with this. It's 5 rapid fire questions. Whatever comes to the top of your head, let it rip, and I will send it to Tom here.
All right, who's your NHL player comparison?
Oh, I would say I used to model my game after Tyler Seguin, but not
there we
not
go.
not too recent because he hasn't been doing too much recently. But I've been loving like Connor Bedard, Macklin Celebrini, those guys. They're just so
Yeah,
fun to
yeah.
watch. They're skillful guys. They know how to use the puck and
I
score
love it.
goals.
I love it. Okay, black or white tape?
White all the way.
Yeah, like come on. Wax or no wax?
Wax, 100%.
Wax. Howie's? Howie's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's your go-to song? Like, what's your go-to song?
My go-to song, I like Black by Pearl Jam.
That's a great tune.
Yeah,
That's a great
yeah,
tune
great
right there.
tune.
Jim,
Yeah.
are you gonna hop over to the like? This guy's your guy.
No.
What
What
do you mean? Like,
but that is a great song.
okay.
Great song.
Favorite Subway restaurant? That's the last one I got for you.
Oh, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but I grew up in Espanola, so I'm not
Okay.
I'm not a big Sudbury eater, but
Oh. Okay. So what about
Not-
Espo?
Espanola, my go-to there was it's a little restaurant called Roger Rabbit's. It's
Okay.
got amazing food, all homemade,
right.
and it's unreal.
All right.
Dialed. Tom,
I
what
was
was the
just-
spot you guys had in
This
Espova?
weekend, Cortina. That's
Yeah.
a
Oh,
lot too.
that's a good place.
Yeah, I was actually there this weekend, my man. So
Love
there you go.
Cool. Well, listen, Jackson, thanks a lot for hopping on here with the boys and breaking down this series. Best of luck, of course. We'll be tuning in, and yeah, it's going to be a fun series. So thanks a lot for
Yeah.
coming on, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
That was the interview with Jackson Noble, ladies and gentlemen. He gave us a brief preview to the city final championship between LoEllen and SEC. And, I mean, now it is our time to break it down, guys. I want to tell you, Mace, if you heard it in the interview, this is going to be a well-prepared SEC team. I just want to let you know that right now. It's going to be a well-prepared SEC team.
Terrifying.
And I know
Well,
you
they
guys
always are.
I think it's
They're-
two teams. I think it's two teams that are well-prepared.
I agree.
It's going to be
And
I'll tell you right now.
you're not going to get a soundbite out of me. That coaching staff is great.
Okay, you know what I'm
we
going to
know-
tell you? You know what I'm
I'm
going to
not
be
trying to
completely
get
honest?
this
You want to be completely honest? I'm going
This
to be completely
is
honest.
going 5. I'm going to tell you right now. This is going 5.
No, listen. And I asked it in
I'm
the
calling
interview.
Tom.
Listen,
I'm telling you right now.
You can call
Tom,
whatever you want.
I'm going to cut you off. It's going 5.
Nice, Mace. Like, buddy. Like, here's where I'm at. Okay. Both
Make sure
teams
you
are
ha-
very
you know
similar.
when you have
no,
home
no.
ice,
Listen. Both teams are very similar. Okay. I haven't even seen a second. I'm just going with what I know. I'm just going with the best players, and I know.
Tom,
who they
you
each have.
you coach Team
Listen,
NOHA, but you don't know half of the kids in this league.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You know,
Give
like
me-
7 kids.
Give me either bench and I'd be able to win. Listen, just listen. Listen. The main difference is that this could be Rob Zanata's last dance. And I am telling you, those kids are going to do absolutely everything it takes to win. And I just think the hockey gods for what he's done for this community of Sudbury, the puck luck is going to go in St. Charles's way, or St. Charles's favor, and they're going to win. They're going to get lucky maybe on an overtime goal and win the series or something, but the hockey gods want Rob Zanata to end on a high note, and St. Charles is going to win. I think that's the difference, man.
We'll see. We'll see.
Hockey gods is a thing.
Here's the
it is a
thing.
thing.
I know, but does it get any better than what they did at OFSA at home?
Another
get
city
any better than
championship.
that?
You need to win this first.
Just to break it down, people, for the series, we got Saturday, February 21st, 5:30 p.m. Garson Arena. Home ice will be to the St. Charles Cardinals.
Oh, they have
Monday,
last change?
February
Wow.
23rd, 7:30 p.m. Countryside 1. Llewellyn will be the home team for that. That's Game 2. Game 3, Wednesday, February 25th, 8:30 p.m. at Lively.
Dude,
Home
the
ice
three,
going
this
to
three,
SEC there.
the three best races.
Saturday, February. We got 2 Saturday games. Electric. Saturday, February 28th, 5:30 p.m. back
If
at Garson.
necessary.
Llewellyn, if this is Game 4, sorry, if necessary, against SEC.
So what does
Llewellyn
home
has
ice
home
do?
ice.
2, 2, and 1? Like St. Charles gets the first 2 games at home?
Well, no,
1-1-1-1.
1-1-1-1-1.
Whoa.
March 2nd.
I kind of like
Game 5, 7:30 p.m. Countryside 1, if necessary. I want to tell you right now, guys. This Game 5 would go banana lands.
that. What ring did you
Banana
say, by the way?
lands. Countryside 1, 7:30 p.m.
Okay.
Prime time.
Stop.
Prime
Stop.
time. Monday.
I'm going to ask you because I know Mace can't really answer. How's the depth on both teams, Jim?
Okay,
Like,
so you want to break it down? I'm going to tell you right now.
Who do you lean the advantage here?
Okay, listen. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay.
Because okay.
If you want me to break it down for you, I'll break it down for you. You want me to break it? I'm going to break it down for you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
When we look
Why
at
am I
SEC
here?
teams-
I feel like I'm just in an arbitration room.
That's okay.
When we take a look at SEC, fellas, this is a team that is sound structurally. I can't stress that enough. This is a team, it's the most structured team you will see in high school hockey. They stick to their system. They keep their F3 high all the time. They know how to break out of their zone quite well. They play their system to a T. I would say they have a juggernaut of a first line, especially with the addition of Ashton Pitawanakwat, Judd, and Noble, who were 1-2 in the scoring race. Pitawanakwat would have been there if he was all there all year. Now, their second, third, 10th forward, it's deep, but it is there's not the scoring ability like there is on that first line. They load up that first line, but they are two depth lines that can obviously check and create chances as well. Gucci's out there as well. He's a nice player. So there is depth in that lineup. I think their defense are solid as well. There's no real standouts, but they all, are strong. And I think their goaltending has been solid as well all year. Now, not tested a ton, especially. Keep that in mind. However, in saying that, I'm saying that in terms of the regular season here in Sudbury. They have had some really strong showings at tournaments. So, SEC, and to add on to it, I think history is on their side. Obviously, they've won back-to-back championships. When I take a look at LoEllen, I think LoEllen last year, there was obvious gaps last year between LoEllen and SEC. 2 years ago was the closest you may ever get SEC and LoEllen. However, in saying that, I think this LoEllen team is much better than last year. Could even go toe-to-toe with the team 2 years ago. With the offensive ability that this team has. Drake Taylor, Noah LaFrance, Lycan LaChance, to name a few. Nico Lebrec. There is some firepower up front. This is a team that can score at will. Okay? They can put the puck in the net. Defensively is where they have their issues. But, again, I wouldn't say they're very deep at defense, but they do have some key guys that are going to log a lot of minutes. They're going to lean on guys like Trottier, 100%. They're going to lean on guys like Massi Toffoli if he's healthy. You got to hope he's healthy. And I think goaltending, again, you have a 1A, 1B situation. I couldn't tell you who would start. I would assume maybe I couldn't tell you. I actually cannot tell you who would start game one. But I think you're fine either way in their goaltending. Two solid goaltenders. So I would say it is very evenly matched. Do not let SEC get onto the power play. And vice versa. I wouldn't let LoEllen get onto the power play either because, again, there's a lot of firepower. So I would say this is actually a very evenly matched, and that's why. And let's not kid ourselves here. SEC has not beaten LoEllen all year. LoEllen beat him with 10 players, and they tied him with Pitawanakwat. So that's why I'm saying this is going to go 5. This is not an SEC team that is miles ahead of.
That was a really good breakdown.
What, Mace? Am I fair there? I think
exceptionally well.
Well, yeah, I think everything you said was pretty good, factual. I think some of the names on our defensive end, you probably just don't know those kids, and it's hard for you just to pull names from because they've worked hard this year, and they're we don't let too many goals in when we do let goals in. So we've been pretty good on that end, and like you said, our goalies, we trust both those guys. So I'm extremely confident in every aspect of this team. And on the other side, like you said, they're loaded with their lines are all good too. Judd and Noble have dominated the league. You had Pitt up there, and Yeah, it like you said, Jim. From a hockey perspective, you want this to go 5 games, but from an internal perspective, I think this team can win in 3, and that's hockey.
I mean, that's hockey, baby. I love that.
That's
Gino
hockey,
Reda, that's
baby.
hockey.
Yeah.
That's a clip right there. That's hockey. No, it means I think you can't explain it better. I mean, you're coming from. I mean, you're in the thing. You're in the dance, of course.
Yeah.
Like, I totally get it.
Mace, you can tell me to jump off a bridge. Like I am just going off of who I know on each side.
Yeah, you're just a
That is-
super fan, Tom.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, Mace. There's a little bit of rage baiting as well. I think Tom has leaned into this heel that he's become now in high school hockey, and I cannot wait for this chat that we're gonna have. With,
I am so
Noel-
much more
Noel
confident
LaFrance.
though that they got Pitawanakwat. Like that is like, buddy.
That's a game changer.
Like
That's a game changer.
It is like if I don't know. Oh, no, I'd still be St. Charles without him. But like having him, I'm that much more confident. Like I am. Like
It's a game changer.
ridiculous.
There's no denying that. There's no denying that is a game changer.
Yep.
However, I think too, like, again, this goes with every series, but I think you're happy with a split in the first 2 games. I think a split is what you need. Can't go down 2.
Whoever wins
Can't go
game
down
1 is gonna. It's a lot of momentum, man.
It's true. It's true. And I hope
5:30,
LoEllen
5:30.
fans travel well, Mace, because I want it to be a packed barn. I want it to be a packed barn. BTB is going to be there in some capacity. We are hoping to stream it somehow, some way. So stay tuned to that, folks. We are working on it. We want to get it to the people that can't make it there. We want to stream it. We want to get all the clips, all the action. So please stay
Mace, are
tuned.
you
for
going to
that.
be running a
It's our
door?
plan.
What's your role?
I get to run the door. Depends. We have our trainer Gabe. He hops in and out when he
All right.
decides he's not going on family trips and whatnot. No, Gabe's a great guy, but we'll see where I'll be. I hop in with Vendy. Vendy's our trainer as well, so when he's tending to something, I hop on the D side of things. But it's gonna be good, Tom. This is also just kudos to the whole high school hockey league.
Yeah, man,
I don't know what's really shifted in Sudbury hockey. I don't know if just free movement or whatever you want to call it, Tom.
Yeah.
And just
Buddy,
the
you
Nickel
guys have
District
a
minor
lot
league
of-
changing
Yeah.
a lot. Like there used to be 9 or 10 double A teams, a couple triple A teams. Now it kind of feels like a lot of
Not
those
sure
teams.
if I even mentioned Drake Taylor. I don't know if I forgot about
You
that.
did. You did mention.
I did mention.
That's
Drake
what I mean,
Taylor.
man. You guys have a lot of like AAA.
There's
talent on
firepower.
your team. Firepower. Like, it's just if got to put it all together. Got to put it all
Yeah.
together. And Jim, I think you mentioned it, man. Special teams might be the difference. It usually is in series like this.
Yeah,
Could be.
Coach Scott's got a pretty good power play if you look at the stats there,
Yeah.
Tom. But you did no research.
And like I mentioned to you, Mace, I think you guys are starting to find your stride, and I think some of the lulls you had in your season is just that's what happens when you're a really good team, and maybe the competition isn't there all the time. So, but I think they're going to be right up for this one. It's going to be electric. So I'm saying it's going to go 5.
I'm very happy. I'm pissing some of your guys off, Mace, to make this. Like if
Tom, you
LoEllen-
don't piss anyone off. No,
well,
no one listens.
Apparently,
to,
they want to talk to me. So
No one
I'm
listens to
excited.
the show, Mace.
No,
Yeah.
no one listens to what Tom has to say.
Oh, I think you're wrong. Because Noble was loving that I was. We were talking to him off air that he was loving it. I was going with St. Charles. So pretty sure the boys are pretty fired up. And
it's
if
gonna
I
be
get a
electric.
text for a lineup card read, you boys all know that is a lock for St. Charles to win that game.
You never know. I did it for the Wolves. They lost 8 Cobb that game. My first time doing it. So, with that, folks, we're going to send it right off to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen, as we keep rolling here in BTB week 232. We're now going to send it to the LoEllen side of things. We're going to send it off to Noah LaFrance. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as part of our high school hockey city final breakdown between St. Charles and LoEllen, it is BTB tradition nowadays to have a player from each team hop on the pod. This player led his team in points with 14 goals and 24 assists for 38 points in 17 games during his first year with LoEllen. He will now lead his team into battle as they try to win their first city championship since 2019. Please welcome Noah LaFrance to the BTB podcast. How are we doing?
Good. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
We're excited, Noah. Now, I'm hearing you have lots to say to Tom. So, I mean, let's hear. What do you got? Tom's been talking lots here. Obviously, we know he's back in. Yeah, he's back in SEC. So let's hear it from you.
Yeah, just some of the boys just heard him talking about Bishop. Saying they're going Hoffman's going to take us, but I got the job done. But that's all. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I'm completely wrong. That was a hot take, but honestly, like, it's actually pretty crazy. I'm actually rooting for St. Charles because I've coached all you guys.
Yeah,
that's
like
tough,
I want you guys to have individual success, but I want St. Charles to win. I say that
in the nicest way.
In the nicest way, and our producer is one of your coaches, so that's just perfect. But the first question I got for you, what's the buzz like around the school? Like, this is like the best week kind of leading up to city finals. Is everyone kind of talking about it, and how excited are you guys to get things going Saturday?
Yeah, for sure. It's like, I don't know, one of the best like games I played in my life. Like, it's pretty electric. Lots of talk. You just go for lunch, everyone just talking about it, asking when the games are. So it's lots of hype around it, and it's my first time ever playing in like a school like event like this. So it's like school hockey, can't go wrong with it. So it's pretty getting talked a lot, and can't wait to go.
Yeah, definitely. Are you guys expecting, is the LoEllen crowd going to travel well Saturday night? Is it going to be packed in Garson? What
I
do
think
people
so.
say?
Yeah, it's closer to the SEC, but I think we'll get some fans out there for sure. Some boys from last year I heard coming, so we should pack it too, I think.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the year first and foremost. Obviously, you led your team in points here. Noah, coming from AAA and playing your first year with LoEllen. So, and I mean, obviously, some ups and downs throughout the season, but overall, a successful one. You guys are in the finals, no surprise. But I guess, talk to us about the season as a whole for you.
Yeah, it's been a fun season. It's coming from U18. It's a little different, but it's for sure it's been fun. We had some ups and downs, like you said. Like, we started off strong, and then we caught Bishop right there, where Tommy's team there caught us. So put us on our heels there for a bit, like just that one game. But after that, got our things back together, and from there we've been rolling now. Had SEC too during the season. I think we could do better. We have more potential in us, but we've been showing what we have, and it's just been a great season.
All right.
Okay. Outsider looking in, we just talked about this. I haven't watched 1 minute of each of your guys' team, but I think the key difference is one of your line mates, Drake Taylor. So how has it been playing with him? And I honestly think he is the X factor in this series.
Yeah, I think so. He's a great player. He plays like to Chuck. I think he's just like a gritty guy. You like playing with him, but you don't like playing against him. So he's helped us out a lot. Played with him almost like most of my life, like just from like U13 probably, and he's helped out a lot. He could score, he could hit, he could do everything. So it's helped us out for sure.
Have you found like it was easy to gel with him playing on the same line for most of the year?
Yeah. I played with him lots last year too, same line, and this year we played together all year. So we've had like that chemistry. It's easy to find each other. We see the ice, I think, same, but we could get in each other's heads a little bit, and just doesn't go our own way. We a little chirp to each other, but we get each other going, and I like playing with them. So
who's the third on your line? Can you answer that?
It's switched a bunch of time, but right now it's Nico Lebrec. So
solid. I mean, a great first line.
Firepower on firepower. Like,
it's offensive for sure, big time.
Yeah, and I love it.
Let's break down the series here, Noah. Now, history would tend to favor SEC here, obviously winning the last two. But you guys beat them this year. You guys tied them in your two matchups. What if you're a person that hasn't seen these two teams play against each other, what should they expect walking into Garson Arena 5:30 Saturday night?
I think every game's gonna be a barn burner. I don't know, like it's gonna be some close games. I think we're gonna see lots of 3-on-3 overtime, and there's some skilled players. It's gonna be a fun series, and I don't know, it's gonna be a good watch, and you just got to be there to see. We have them on their heels this year. I think they're a little less confident going into this series or like city finals this series than the last few
Sure.
years. So pretty confident. We're pretty confident, and it's just gonna be electric, I think.
Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
love it. I love to hear.
While we interview this guy, my opinion might change now. Okay, being a coach, I'm saying this because there's someone on the screen. If you guys are on the ice a lot, I think you guys have a really good chance to win. So Mason, you got to play your guys. But where I was going with this is,
What?
what kind of led you to play high school hockey?
So at the start of the year, I was actually like, I wasn't signed with U18, but I was still there. Went back, thinking going back for 2 years in a row because we won last year, the Great North. So it was like wanting to do it again, and we had a good squad at the start of this season, like U18. So I was like, want to do it, but during the summer I tore my meniscus in my knee. So
Jeez.
so that kind of was one step. I was just like didn't feel like I could compete at that level. Kind of, it just like was a slow off season and just kind of wasn't there at the start. So and then also Drake Taylor, he was there at the start. He left, and I was like, got some good kids from last year, like Matthew Trache. They all were there in high school, so I was like, want to. It depends where you are in your like career, what you want to do, and I just thought that was the best choice. To just everyone talks about high school city finals, and I just want to experience it one time. It's my senior year, grade 12, so I think it was just best
Oh
choice. Had some
man,
fun with it.
OT winner sounds fantastic.
Yeah,
How do you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Three on
for
three on
sure.
three too, right? Is it 3-on-3?
3-on-3, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah, it's electric. It's great.
Wow.
Um,
Awesome.
what's been the messaging here, Noel, from Ryan Vendy and the staff here, of course, Coach Mason as well. What's been the message here preparing for the series?
Just be ready. It's big series. They're a good team. They always been good, so you just got to be ready, play our game, and just stay disciplined. I think that's the key. It's gonna be lots of these games. It's like gonna be power play goals. I think it's be special team that's gonna solve the deal. So I think we just gotta stay disciplined, play our game, and see what happens.
Yeah, I love it. Now you guys went to a few tournaments, of course, down south. How's the high school hockey down there? I know they get to play their carded AAA players as well. So I guess how was it experiencing that down south?
Yeah, I mean those teams are amazing. Like it's like sometimes it's like going back to like U16, U18.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they have all those players. Like they could play high school and AAA. So it's pretty great. Some of their uniforms are just pretty nasty too. So it's like it's kind of sick those teams, and they're well played, and just those tournaments are tough. But we had a good shot at a few, but just
Yeah, yeah.
right there, I guess. So
Yeah.
but
What jersey would you say is your favorite from LoEllen? You guys got three.
yeah, honestly, like the blacks, the oldest jersey are blacks, but I kind of I kind of like them. But I think this year the new whites kind of nice, go well with their helmets and stuff. So Rhino
Okay.
got her helmets taped this year, so kind of something new, maybe looks nice. So I think the white looks best on us.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I like to hear it. I like to hear it. Now, a question we've asked before. We asked Noble this as well, and we like asking all high school players. And obviously, you had a big decision to make in your career, and you mentioned it already. But I guess there's a lot of people that are in your shoes. Now coming into next year, deciding what they want to do for hockey. I guess if you were to sell it to players at a certain point of their career, how to make a decision or why choose high school hockey, I guess is my question. Well, why should a kid decide to do that?
Yeah, I think it just all depends what you want. I think it's tough to go somewhere from high school. Like U18's mostly like that route, but depends. Like I said, depends where you are. But I think just seeing that the atmosphere and what brought me was obviously watching the past city finals. It's like almost the best hockey. I've never had fans like that. Even like at our
Yeah,
playoffs
yeah,
U18, there's like nothing compared to that.
It's
So
true.
I think it's more just experience. You just want to get those many experience you can in high school, and just going to be some of the best experience you remember. I think if we win in U18 compared to winning, if we win city finals, I think city finals going to be matter more to me. I think it's going to stick with me forever. I think more than U18. So Just
there's a certain gravity, Tom, that City Finals
I'm
has.
with you,
It's true.
man. I already
true.
told you this. Like I it's not like I regret it, but I would have loved
Yeah.
to play too.
You had
and stop
Telus
playing.
Cup to play for, though.
Yeah. a little bit different when you're hosting nationals. A little bit different. Where was I going with this? Okay, let's bring us into the LoEllen locker room. Who's got Ox? Who's kind of the jokester? And yeah, we'll go with there.
I mean, and lots of guys, lots of jokesters on our team. We got Taylor, obviously Drake Taylor. Dax Urich, he's always been just a funny guy. He usually gets ox, he likes getting the boys pumped up, especially on the games. Like, he's not starting, he likes getting the music for the boys. Always different though, a little bit. He likes his rock music, so
Yeah.
I'm not a big rock guy, but some guys like it. Gets us going a bit, but he's that guy, and just we have lots of good, just funny guys that just gets us going. Like Drake, he's probably that guy that gets us going all the time, And our captain, Lincoln LaChance, he knows how to get us going too. So I think those two guys get us going a lot. Another player, Carson Jewett, he played U16 last year. He has this big mouth, so he knows how to get us going too before games. So those are like three guys,
Does someone do the lineup card? Like, is it a coach that tells you the lineup every game, or does it change?
Yeah, usually it's players. Usually it's me, Drake, or Lincoln. So that's usually what we roll with. Usually if we're not one of us aren't starting, usually it's just we rotate. So that's usually what it's at.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, I'm expecting to see Taylor, LaFrance, and Lebrecq starting out there Saturday night. That's for sure. Tom, you got anything else to ask our fella here?
I'm actually kind of sick to my stomach. I coached all three of those kids, and I'm just going against them right now. Like it's tough.
Now you're facing the music. It's tough now, eh, Tom? You talk.
Yeah, it is.
Now you're facing the music.
Talk. But actually, I got one more for you because we talked to Noble about it, and I think it's like we talk about game changers on your end. I think a huge game changer is a late addition of Ashton on St. Charles's end. So obviously, I know you guys you're kind of familiar with them. Seeing them through the minor hockey days. Like, what's kind of your plan to, I guess, put their top guys off the score sheet?
Yeah, I mean, he's probably one of their top players now. I mean, they got him.
Yeah.
And very skilled guys. Hard to stop, but we have something in mind. We're just gonna stay on them, and we're just gonna have to keep up with them. I mean, it adds to their lineup, but we have a great lineup all the way down, D, forwards, goalies. So I think we could stop it for sure. It's nothing to worry about for us. Just another guy. So we should be good.
Okay. I like to hear it. Okay. Dynamic 5 time here, Noel, before we let you go. It's 5 rapid fire questions. Whatever comes to the top of your head, let it rip, and I'll send it off to Tom here.
All right. Who's your favorite NHL team?
Pittsburgh Penguins.
Nice. Okay. Black or white tape? I'm actually hearing you don't use tape.
I don't really use tape. But I've been starting to maybe like.
Is there a reason for that? Because you're late. You don't want to tape the twig. You're lazy or what?
I don't know. Like last year, I was playing with Denver Mulligan. He just went no tape. We played together. He just tried no tape for the playoffs and everything. Just stuck with it. And just before the game, don't got to worry about it. Got no need tape, but
straight blade. There it is.
No tape. But if I had to go tape, I'd probably take white. White tape.
All right. What's your favorite memory of the season?
Memory just probably the tournaments with the boys, just bus rides. I think just being with the boys.
It's a blast, eh? Yeah,
it's a blast.
What's your best class at LoEllen?
Best class? Right now, probably just hockey class with Vendy.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah. Last one, favorite Subway restaurant?
I have to go De Gusto's, just good pasta, good pizza, It's up there. South End from there, so it's good.
Solid. There we go. Awesome. Well, listen, Noah, thanks a lot for taking the time here and chatting with us. Obviously, best of luck. We'll be there following the series right from the start, and it's going to be an exciting one, and excited to see you perform out there. So thanks a lot for coming on here and chopping it up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Awesome. Beauty. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
That was the interview brought to you by Dynamic Therapy. That Dynamic 5 was brought to you by Dynamic Therapy. Noel LaFrance, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say Dynamic Therapy is going to have to be on standby for both teams here during this series. You guys are going to be going to battle here. They have everything, guys. chiropractor. They have athletic therapy, massage, physiotherapy. They have it all there. Like,
Trigger
you
point
have-
injections.
you-
Is that
trigger
it?
point? That's the one I was looking for.
ACL rehabilitation. I got the ad reader right
Bang!
here.
I did that.
where
I
is
did
it
that. They
located?
took care of me.
2095 Armstrong Street. And if you
Wow.
want to take a look at their Instagram page, follow them at DTRC Sudbury, where your recovery is their priority. We love them. Like you said, Jim, this kid very well go 5. Some bumps and bruises both ends, and dynamic therapy will take care of these guys. So
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be quite the series, gentlemen. And we've broke it down quite a bit. And I guess before we wrap up this podcast, let's just talk about it quick. We were on. We had a special time at our last Wolves game on Monday, Family Day, Joe Bowen night. We were on the call. It was Flow Hockey. It was their free demo version of Flow Hockey, and we actually were on the actual broadcast, guys. We were on the actual broadcast of the Sudbury Wolves. Like, we're on the radio, of course, but we were on the broadcast, TV broadcast for the Sudbury Wolves. In Joe Bowen, what's probably going to be Joe Bowen's final call at the Sudbury Arena. I had chills. He was throwing it to us. Tom, we threw you at the glass, right? We need someone at the glass. We sent Tom down to the glass. You were phenomenal down there. How was it? How was your experience down at the glass, Tom?
honestly, dude, like it's emotional, like rethinking about like that day. Because Jim, like, I made a Facebook post about it, and I came home and told my dad, like, I don't even understand. Like, I don't think you guys understand. When I used to be a kid, going down to hockey tournaments out of town, Toronto, wherever we were going, there was no such thing as like the NHL Network or like the Bell 5 to get the game on, like the app. So my dad would always put it on the radio when I would always listen to Joe Bowen, and he was so good. Everyone knows how good he is, but like you knew where the puck was, and you would just vision, like when we interviewed him, like you just pictured it where it was on the ice. That's how good he was. And I had the opportunity, like you said, to be ringside with him, for him and Dave to throw it over to me. Like, it was hard not like tearing up, man. Like, that was like so cool. Another huge milestone for us. But being ringside, man, like, they're so good. Like, these, like, they're so fast. I had a Henry Doucette bomb right in front of me. He just laid a guy out directly in front of me. And I saw a couple scraps, so I saw some choice words in the penalty box being right there, and it is true. Barahowski, the coach, is very vocal on that bench.
Oh,
like we can hear him from the stage, but being ringside, he's very loud. I know the opposing coach, Niagara's coach, I think it's Chris Barch. I'm confirming that. He wasn't very happy with where they were going. They obviously lost 9-1 the night before, so he was very vocal on the bench after the lead the Wolves got up to, and it was just super cool. Like, really, really super cool being able to work with the camera people there as well, and even doing the interviews with the players after the period. Like, yeah, it was just awesome, and I can't wait to see what's next for us.
Yeah. Just a huge.
How was it up
thank
top
you,
for you guys though? Like, I didn't really.
No,
get
it was
to see you. That's
cool.
the only. That's the only shitty part is I don't get to see you guys all game.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was really cool being there, being up there with Mason. We got to snap it around. I liked we had a real good flow going between us, Bowens, and yourself. It was really cool, and it was really well done. And I want to shout out the whole team there at SWSC, especially Paul Hamilton, giving us this opportunity. Starting with the stage first and foremost, and then to be on the official broadcast. It was so cool. Just overall, it was hard to comprehend what we were doing in the moment, but yeah, it was really cool in the end. I was nervous at the start for sure, but kind of settled in there, and I thought Mason did a solid job.
Yeah, I feel like I filled in nice for Tom playing flank, and it's just tough, Jim. Like, normally these guys would get a TV timeout, not TV timeout, TV commercial. You have the iPad to show some clips. You and I had to talk for 15 minutes straight.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like we've done it before, but this one's a little.
We've done 3 hours straight.
Yeah, we did
It's
3
long.
hours straight.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You guys did great though. I watched back. It was good.
Chim and I were bumping into each other a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Bruises.
Yeah, but it was.
I think there's a
over-
little
First
work
of
I
many,
can
though,
do
guys.
with. I said we a lot. I was not speaking impartially at all.
No, but it was
okay.
it was.
Jim
good.
didn't
It
tell
was a
me
lot of
either
fun.
till the end. Didn't want to give
But
me an
no,
update after the second.
Mace, it was also
after
kind
the
of hard
first.
for me. Like, I mean, I threw a couple funny comments in there. Like, as you guys know, you guys saw the clips. But it was hard for me not to, like, be like to Cogs, like, what was your pregame meal? Because, you know, that's the kind of the stuff we ask sometimes. And I had to go full on, like, you know, interview style, you know?
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
it was different for everybody, but it was super fun. Super fun.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool, and couldn't be more thankful for it. I'm really happy we did it. Wolves boys are ahead
In the
now
road,
in
Jack.
the standings.
Yeah.
46 points in 8th spot, just behind them. The Steelheads in the third with 39 points in the 9th spot with a game in hand. So going to be interesting. Nonetheless, in a big stretch for the Wolves, they have Saginaw, Flint, and London. So going to be a tough stretch here, and let's see how they fare. It just made, like I mentioned on the broadcast, it made last weekend huge, and to get the 4 points is massive. So let's see how they do. I think, you know, you shoot for 4 points here. I think you're happy with that at the end of the road trip, a long road trip. So anything else to add, fellas? We're good? All right. Well, that's going to do it here for week 232 of Behind the Bench. Thanks to
Go
Jack
Canada.
Noble from SEC. Yeah. Thanks to Noah LaFrance for coming on. And, of course, Go Canada in the Olympics. We'll have a full breakdown when that's all set and done. 5:30, Saturday, February 21st, Garrison Arena. Game 1, City Finals. You're going to want to be there. Ciao.